So what I thought we'd do for this video is, well, I was thinking to myself about all the great characters that are in Injustice 2. And I thought of something else. As many great characters as there are in this game, there are also a lot of crap. There are also like a few crap characters. And in this video we're going to be talking about the 5 worst characters in Injustice 2. Now, please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and let's get into it.
Like you're about to lose consciousness?
I refer to your baby sister.
Begin.
Right, as you can see, number 5 on our list is Scarecrow, and well, I mean, Scarecrow isn't like completely horrific as a character. He's just, I don't really play as this guy much. As you can see, he's level 1, and well, that obviously means I probably don't like this character much. Most of the ones on this list are probably about level 1 because I barely use them. But I mean, Scarecrow has like a good super move, which keeps him from being like higher on the list, or like at number 1 or something. But he isn't the worst character. He's not really fun. I mean, you could do combos with him. It is possible, and some people could be really good at him. But unlike some of the other characters on this list, he actually has good super. He does mediocre damage, I'd say. But I think I've played against people who've had him ranked really high, and he can do like really good damage and stuff. And that's really all I have to say about Scarecrow. He's an alright character, but he had to be on this list because compared to the other great characters, he just doesn't hold up.
Oh,
You're going to wish Batman found you.
A threat, Damien?
A reminder I've got no qualms killing you.
Begin.
Okay, now on our list at number 4 is Guerrilla. Now, the only reason he's not higher is because I barely use this character, and he's kind of powerful. I mean, I am beating Robin as him, and Robin's on medium. But other than that, there's no real good things about him. Now, some of the characters on this list have, I mean, some redeemable things like good super moves, but I don't even like this guy's super move. His super move sucks. But this character is also really hard to control. I don't really know any of his combos. He's really slow. He's like really sluggish to control, that kind of thing. He's just not very fun to use, and that's why most of the characters I have on this list are on this, because they're not fun characters at all to use. When we get to the, I mean, this guy and what did I put on my list? This number 5 and number 4 will be characters I don't really despise. I just I don't really use them much. That you know, that kind of thing. Those characters I don't really use that much. This guy and Scarecrow, they're alright. You could use them and you could win. But the next 3 on our list are just awful characters that I think that I'd never play as ever. Now, I could handle playing as Guerrilla and Scarecrow, but I couldn't handle playing as the next one on the list. So now let's get to number 3.
Thought you were staying out of it.
I have changed my mind.
Flip-flopping's gonna cost you, Swamp Thing.
Begin.
Now we're getting to the bad characters in this game. Swamp Thing is number 3 on our list, and I don't really play as Swamp Thing much either, but don't be mistaken, he is a bad character. He's really hard to control. You'll probably not win a match as him unless you've got it on very easy or something, which I haven't. I've got it on medium, and look at Cyborg kicking my ass. Now, I don't really see any pro players as a Swamp Thing. I don't think anyone like would rank their Swamp Thing to level 20. Oh, that would be awful. Mine isn't even level 2, man. So that's, and Swamp Thing super moves alright-ish. It's not the worst in the game, but this character kind of looked good when you saw him in trailers. But now when you're actually playing as him, he's just a lame character, and he's probably one of the least played characters in the game. Now we're gonna get to the next two on our list, which are truly awful, which are like disgraces to Injustice, I think, and I actually think should be taken out of the game. And what are these characters? You could have paid money for. There was actually one of the characters at our number 2 place, but there was an option to pay money for, and you already know who it is. Let's get to number 2 on our list.
Your canary cry intrigues.
Want to hear it? Come closer.
It will not prevent your collection.
Begin.
This is an awful character. Brainiac at number 2 is just horrible to use, and this is the reward for completing story mode, guys. So if you're only gonna play story mode for complete, you know there was an option to pay money for this guy. You could have paid £5 for this guy, which, yeah. This character's awful, but not as awful as our number 1, but only just by a bit. But we'll get to our number 1. This is a hard choice. This guy and my number 1 are both terrible characters that should never be played as, ever, in Injustice. And that, like, in Brainiac, his super move sucks. I don't like his super move. His combos suck, his moves suck, everything about this guy sucks. But he's slightly better, by an inch, than our number 1 character, which we're gonna get to in 3, 2, 1.
To you, it's Mr.
Oh
Stark.
my god.
Begin.
So number 1 on our list as the worst character in Injustice is by far, Captain Cold. Captain Cold is an awful character who, I mean, he has like one alright move in it. I just press L1 on your enemy, and then he'll just do this, which is it does some damage. But his combos suck, his moves suck, everything about him sucks. His supers, and you have Brainiac characters you should never even think of playing as. Captain Cold is actually even harder to control than Brainiac, because Brainiac has some powerful moves. Captain Cold has no powerful moves. And that's why Captain Cold is number 1 on the list. I don't think I can actually talk about this character anymore. He's just awful. Never play as him, ever. And, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Now, I hope you enjoyed, and I will be doing a top 5 best list for Injustice 2 today as well. So please be sure to watch that, and bye, guys.